Hello everyone. First thing I'm going to do today is give a shout out to Silver Bar Stacker. This guy should have a lot more subs in my opinion. And if you've never heard of him, I'm going to put a link in my uh, details, and you can go look at his videos. Lots and lots of videos of silver bars. Now, about this live stream, what I plan on doing is the red box. I have a bunch of Morgan dollars in this. And what I want to do is search for certain examples of coins that if they were mint state 65, and here's the list, any of these coins would be high value coins. I just want to know if I actually have some of these dates. There's a few of them I know I ain't got, but there might be a couple of them I do. So we'll start looking. First thing on the list is 1884S. Now, I know I have an 1884S. This coin in mint state, 65, would be $240,000 coin. This one's no ways near there. It is an 1884. It's definitely an estimate, but it's not very high value because it's I don't know, it's probably very fine maybe. That's just not enough to make it that, but we can dream if it was a mint state coin how much it would be worth. Now, next one on the list is 1886-0. And I do not have one there, but I do have this. It's an 1886. The date's starting to go away on it. But it's an 1886-0. 1886-0, according to my coin guide, at mint state 65 is a $150,000 coin. Now, I'm pretty sure there's no 1889 Carson City in this. I don't think there's an 1892S or an 1893 any or 1895. There might be an 1896-0, and there might be a 1901 Philadelphia. But that's going to be the only ones. We'll go down here and look at the 1889. There is an 1889 Philadelphia. And then it's 1892. I do have a couple of the 1892 ones in here, but it's Philadelphia and the New Orleans Mint. This is a pretty nice one, but it's maybe extra fine. It doesn't look quite as good as the Philadelphia. But we do not have an 1892S. Nor do we have any 1893 coins in this, or 1895. We do have an 1894, but that's not on the list. The next one is an 1896-0 mint, and there is an 1896-0 in this. The last one on the chance would be a 1901 Philadelphia, and I only have a Orleans mint one, which is here. And there's your O. So I do not have any of those rare ones hardly, except the 84S and this 1886 Orleans. Now, in peace dollars, higher valued coins on it would be at mint state 65 anyway. the 25, the 28S, and the 34S. I'm not sure about the 25S, but I know I have the 28S and 34S. I know that because this is a 28, and it is an S Mint. There's a little S over there. It's worn some, so it's not going to be high value. Now I do have it loose, 1934. This too is an S Mint, although this is hard to read, but it's definitely an S. Now in the box, we'll look for a 25S and see if I have one back here, because I have piece dollars in the back. I see a 25 and that jumps to 26. Another 26S. I mean 25S. There's a 26S, but it's not a high value at a higher condition. There's another 28S. This one is, whoops, wrong coin. I'd say comparable shape to this one. Again, the S Mint's over here. If I can get it turned the right way. It's a pretty clear S, but I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. So that was a coin show find from 2 years ago. This, though, was in a bag of lots, both of these, of piece dollars and some Morgan dollars that my coin dealer had, of which there was quite a bit of 26, 27, 28s, and 30s and 35s. Now, the other example, high value on these, Mint State 65, is other 34S's, of which I have 3 in these card mounts, different prices on them. But here's your S Mint. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. This is another one, and it's I don't know, probably not quite as in good a shape. Here's the S Mint. Starting to wear down a little. And so is that one. They're kind of blobby S's. That's why these were cheaper. This one doesn't even appear to be as good a shape as those two. Keep in mind, though, this was Mint State coins, 34S, Mint State 65. If these were 3 of them, and that was another one, 4, you'd be talking about $9,000 a piece. So we'll work that one back in. And then the 28S is a Mint State 65, a $12,000 coin. Now, if you got any of them that are Mint State 66 or higher, 22, 23, 24 S's, and the 27 PD and S, or the 34S, are all $20,000 coins or higher. With the 27S, which I do not have, how did I get out of order? Any examples? Now, the 22, I have a Philadelphia and Denver one, 23 and 24 and 24. I do not have any S Mint ones for those, even at low grade. While shouting out to other channels, go check this guy out. He's got some cool videos, and he should have more subs. That's my opinion. Now, I did a video for this the other night. This is a Washington, the modern dollar coin. That kind of looks antiqued on the finish of it because they don't generally look like this. They're more of a like the Sacagawea is a gold tone. 1,800 views or something overnight. It's like crazy. So I'm like, you throw out something that you figure someone might really want to see, a nicer, grade coin that looks pretty good. I'm trying to find one in here that looks really good. A Morgan dollar, that is. It's kind of higher grade. That's not too bad, but that's not what I'm looking for. Wait a second. Oh, it's 1901 Philadelphia. Sorry. I almost got excited for a second. I don't know if I got any really good looking Morgan dollars in here. This one's not too bad. It's an 1878, and it does have good mint luster still on the coin, so it's at least AU, and it looks like some of the high details on this. There's anywhere it's not a lot. The cap point right around the ear, the hair, has lines in it. Those go away pretty quick on these. And the chest feathers. Now this is one of the 78s that have the flat chest. They kind of raise that in future ones. So this one's a nice looking Morgan dollar. But would it be mint state? I'm not really thinking it would be, but it's still a nice looking one. And in here I do have another one that I think is kind of nice looking. In these 1881s. 81 Philadelphia I have here isn't too bad. It's pretty good details left on the coin. But, it's a Philadelphia one and it's a common date. All right. 1881, oh, it don't look too bad either, actually. It's got decent details left on it. You can kind of see where the eagle's chest is puffy compared to the 1878. They gave it a little bit of a bump. But that's a pretty nice looking Morgan dollar too. Good mint luster. Possibly whiz cleaned. It's hard telling, or dipped. A lot of these in these holders have probably been dipped by some coin dealer somewhere. Now this 1881S here is a fairly common year to find mint state coins. If you go and look on APMEX, or not APMEX, PCGS population guide, you'll see a lot of these graded mint state or higher. 61, 62, 63. I mean, I think half of these have been graded almost. And it's definitely an S mint, and it's a fairly nice looking one. If I can get the light to hit it pretty well, you can kind of see the mint luster spiral around this. And you can see it on the front too. So that's a pretty nice looking one too. Now, there might be a couple other ones in here that's pretty. This is a nice one. The 82S. 1882. And you can see the S mint on this. It's a really nice looking coin. Mint luster goes off of it pretty well. So, yeah, this is a good coin, in my opinion. I mean, I like Morgan dollars. Who doesn't? out of Constitutional. Everybody that collects Constitutional usually ends up starting to collect Morgan dollars at some point. You know, in certain years, like the 94 is not a real common year. The 93 and 95 are even less common than this is. But this does fill in a gap. That's basically what it did. It's an old mint one. Again, if you have them when they have these staples up, best thing to do is take a pair of pliers and flatten out the rounded staples. So when you put them in and out of your coin box, it shouldn't catch and damage the coin. And the last thing you want to do if you have a really nice Morgan dollar is slap one of these in next to it in the box that isn't that nice and scratch your nice one, which could happen. Now, these 1896 old ones are not too bad. They're fairly nice coins. But yeah, I do have a few examples of some of the coins that high mint state would be worth a lot, but they're not high mint state. Which there ain't that many Morgan dollars that are worth over 100,000 in mint state 65. That's the list. 84S, 86O, 89 Carson City, 92S, 93O and S, 95O, 96O, and 1901 Philadelphia. All of them in mint state 65 are $100,000 coins. Some of the other ones, the other years in mint state 65 are probably $30,000, $40,000 coins. Big difference. And the main reason why some of these are that way is because while they were common date, they got circulated a lot. So that's why they're not in lower grade. They're not really worth much. Anyway, I'm going to give one more shout out to my people who sent me stickers. Old Country Coin Collector, and to Frosty, who sent me that sticker, plus this one, and I have another one. It's not handy. And then AG Stacker 1776. Those guys all sent me stickers, and if you haven't noticed, something sitting on the table here I haven't mentioned. It's a coin glass green toothpick holder or a match holder. These are neat pieces, but I haven't mentioned anything about it. It's just sitting there. But I know somebody likes these. If they show up, they would make a comment. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this for now because I got some stuff to do. And thanks Stacking Perpetrator for stopping by. Thank the 3 sticker guys who sent me the stickers here for sending me stickers, and anybody who's watched this, because there was 2 or 3 people watching at some point. Thank you for stopping by, and you all have a good night.